this guy who killed these three people in California, an Asian Indian illegal alien in America, failed his CDL test 10 times, or is that the guy in Florida that killed people? What's going on?
No, I think it's the one that the recent accident that you're talking about, the Indian trucker. He failed his CDL 10 times, and how's this? It's a number one. I want to say him failing his test is a black eye to the trucking industry and a black eye to the government. And what I mean by that is here in Illinois, if you fail your test 3 times, you're out, right? You get a year off, or you have to come. There's a grace period. 3 strikes, you're out. It's like baseball. Over there, he failed 10 times. How did they allow him to do it that many times? In the trucking industry, we have, the industry's depends on trust, right? Because these truckers are hauling these heavy loads and stuff like this. There's all these safe checks in this industry to keep people like that out. And obviously this guy just got right in. Everybody gave him all the green lights, no red flags until these truckers started getting in accidents and people are looking into it. Sean Duffy's jumped into it, put a spotlight on the presence of these foreign truck drivers operating in the U.S. who don't speak or read English fluently. And, God bless him, because he's taking them not only to protect the public, but also, support the vast majority of professional drivers who do the right thing every day.
Yeah, and Trump passed an executive order for English only. We were talking about that before the executive order was passed, that these truckers need to read English, speak English, sign-wise, and for all other reasons. But that executive order hasn't been codified by Congress, I don't believe.
You know what? How's this? That order, that was a rule back in the 70s that the Federal Motor Carrier put into place. I don't remember exactly, but it was back in the 70s saying English is the language of America. 2016, it was changed, saying that, look, you could use an app to talk English or translate, which I was thinking, okay, that's a great idea when somebody's struggling, but that never really took off totally, because there's truckers out there right now that are being pulled over right now. First thing they're saying, that they're being tested. They have a little conversation. They can't have the conversation. They show them some road signs. I just saw a video this morning. It was super sad because a trooper was showing a guy a speed limit 35 sign, and he's asking the guy, what's in this picture? And the guy goes, 2 people walking. And he goes, where are they walking to? And he goes, I don't know. And it was, a speed limit that said 35 miles an hour. So the 3 and a 5, he mistaken for 2 people walking. This guy is completely illiterate, doesn't even know his numbers, which is sad. You know what I mean? How's this? How's this? I don't expect truck drivers to be perfect in English, win a spelling bee, and mathematicians, but you need to have you have to have some concepts of English and numbers. How is he gonna? Well, how's this? So if this guy could use the app, how is he going to punch stuff into his, his iPhone so to translate? He can't even do that.
No, it's terrible. I think I saw a guy in Louisiana was stopped. He had a New York driver's license and it said no name. Literally it said no name, because he didn't show ID to get a driver's license. I had to show 6 forms of ID to get my daughter's license, right?
Unbelievable. I want one of those licenses that says no ID, no name given, or I would make up a name like McLovin or something. I don't know. That's just ridiculous that they did something like that. And I'm glad they did that. From their stupidity, they got caught faster. No name given. What's the point of having a license? You know what I mean?